As a result, 30% of the gay community are addicted to either drugs or alcohol.
Moved to LA, thought I'd be okay. Had this big idea I was gonna be a star. Then I fell down, I was all alone. I was on the floor, heartbeat low. I was clean, I was mean and ambitious. I saw strobe lights and drinks turn me vicious. Flip a switch in my brain and I'm insane. You don't know, I don't know who I am. Who I moved to LA, thought I'd be okay. Had this big idea I was gonna be a star. Then I fell down, I was all alone. I was on the floor.
Hi. Thank you guys for coming. That was a beautiful presentation.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And the song was about recovery.
Yeah,
And you wrote this song.
we both did 2 days ago.
You just kind of sat down and just kind of blurted it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told him that I wanted him to sing with me, and we just, for the first time ever, actually, we've both been performers since I was 9, since he was 12.
Seems like sobriety is bringing you both together.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And you got sober because of him.
Yeah.
What was going on with you? Why did you finally decide to get help?
Daniel always approached me and asked me to go to meetings with him. And I didn't have any idea what he was talking about, but he was sober. And I'd say, why don't you come over and have a beer? Screw the meeting, let's have a beer, you know? It took a while, and once I realized I was an alcoholic and I hit rock bottom, you know, that's when I started going to the meetings and getting sober.
The backstory with you being trapped and being trapped in your lifestyle, I thought that was really a difficult part to hear is when you were on a hit list, or your mother thought you were on a hit list and there were other gay people on the hit list for your school.
I hit a real big low.
That's when the drugs took over.
Yeah, that's when I was drinking a lot more heavy, drinking behind my parents' back, sneaking out a lot.
What is your day like today?
Kind of just stay active now. It's really cool. It's much different than before.
Do you feel like you fit in now?
More than I ever have in my life. It's, I feel more like myself than I've ever felt.
You can see in your eyes the peace, and we know how amazing that your sobriety is. It's probably the most important thing in your life right now. It's brought you both together. You came here at a drop of a hat, I think, with a 1 day's notice, and you 2 days ago wrote a song, and it's pretty deep. It's pretty cool.
Thanks.
I'm grateful that you came here. Does anyone have any questions for our two guests?
There's been so many questions in my mind all these years, and I'm at a point now where I have answers, and both of my sons have gotten the help. They've reached out. We just want you guys to know as a family that we support you fully, and we're so proud of you. And we want to thank Recovery Now for everything you do for our children. As a mother, I just can't thank you guys enough. And all of the people around that I've met today have been so loving and open-hearted, and I'm just so glad my boys are involved in something like this.
I got love and abuse confused. I was obsessed on the sickness, I believe, of the relationship. I had to go to surgery with him sitting next to me and made up a story. I fell off the boat. It's a real empty, unbelievable feeling. We're conditioned to kind of put the bad out and remember the good to make ourselves feel good. So I just felt so not a woman, not a part of anything, and heroin was the only thing that made me feel okay in my skin. Usually I don't want to wake up. I go, but I do now. I go, I don't want to die anymore. I don't want to die anymore. And and I got stuff messed up in my head, so I need some help.
How long have you been using for?
The first time I tried heroin, I was 13, but I became probably a full-blown addict like about 15, 14 and a half.
Have you been through programs before?
I have, and to get off parole, I did a program.
So you're doing it for the courts only?
Basically to get some ends met.
Have you put any sobriety time together?
I was able to put 2 years together, and that's about the longest I've...
What's going on now? We saw a little bit of it, but tell me about your home life right now.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I don't even have my own place right now. Basically, I get up every day, I shoot heroin. I basically live with, everyone I live with is a heroin addict. My whole life was centered around getting that drug and not being sick.
How do you get the drug?
I steal, hustle, whatever, anything.
Do you wake up sick?
Well, yeah, I usually try not to.
Okay. So you've kind of situated yourself with these people who are also actively in their addiction. Mm-hmm. And so together you might feel somewhat like you're living a normal life, maybe, but it's got to be hard being in that situation. Because do you feel trapped?
Yes. Yeah, there seems like there's no way out. Like you're just in this circle and it just keeps going and it doesn't end. And you're always chasing your tail, it seems like, to get nowhere every day.
What are your hopes?
For my hopes, I want to get up and go to work. I want to be with my children. My younger son, I've kind of, the past few years, I went to prison, and the past few years since I've been out, he's kind of been put on the back burner. We're
going to reach our hands out to you and help you out. What we're offering is detox at Spencer Recovery in Laguna. And then after the few days are over, the Friendly House is a women's program in LA. And they have come forward with 1 month of free treatment. The Friendly House is a nonprofit organization, and they work with all females. Their motto is that they treat women to be women of dignity. And I got to tell you, we've had people on here before from the Friendly House, and to see the difference after 30 days or 60 days has been a miracle. They do great work there, and your detox at Spencer will be amazing, I promise you that. We have a counseling program at Dr. Paul's in Florida. It's called Dr. Paul's of the Bay. It's a 1-year counseling program where you're able to be certified as an addiction counselor. During that time, you're also receiving treatment, but it's just one step in the next direction of your life. So what do you think?
I think I'll take it.